Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Anachronox, Blind. Now, I'm still on the planet Democratus and preparing to participate in the elections. So, let's continue exploring the area. Okay, so it says, vote tonight, vomit torture proposal. Oh, there are, interesting. There are additional there's actual text if you click on the posters, which is, it makes me annoyed because it makes me think it might have been like this throughout all of the game, and I never checked because there's nothing to suggest that. I always just thought, you know, those various posters and things are just inconsequential small details. But last month, the Council News nightly broadcast a 5-part series about the failure of cyclical vomit torture as a humane method of capital punishment. They claim that not only is vomit torture an unusually cruel form of punishment, but the death penalty itself is a failed system founded on incompetence and racial prejudice. Such condemnation by the mainstream press moved the Democratus High Council to add an initiative to today's ballot called Proposition 2, which would abolish the torture as a form of punishment for first-degree murder committed by planet dwellers. Their own stance on the initiative is unsurprisingly positive. "We're not animals," says Council Hal Harpert, Section 8. "I cannot speak for the whole council, but I will personally vote yes. Polls close tonight at 10 o'clock. Okay, so you're telling me I should vote yes on this, because basically I have to, because basically I have to vote the same as the council for them to recognize me as an ally of the council, which in itself seems to be some kind of a commentary on the workings of representative democracy, because this whole system here on Democratus does not seem to make much sense. Like, theoretically, it's a direct democracy, but everyone votes the same as the council does, so it's actually an elective democracy, kind of. Okay, so what's about this? Okay, I cannot. Interesting. So I cannot click on the rest of them. I only could click on that one. But basically, I need to find the rest of the propositions and what's the council's stance on those. I read that already. What about this? Vote no. Save the bipidri. Vote no on Proposition 6. Paid by bipidri salvation. Okay. Magnificent speaker, isn't he? In addition to teaching public speaking at the university, he's also the chairman of bipidri Salvation, a non-profit organization dedicated to the plight of the little workers. He told me that he was made aware that the High Council's vote on Proposition 6 this morning, and although I couldn't get him to spill the beans, I felt like I was wearing him down. I'm sure someone can get him to spill the beans on the High Council's proposition on vote 6. I've got a funny feeling I'm being watched. His shirt isn't very well ironed. Look at his pants. And his shoes are scuffed. He must not know what he's talking about. Okay, let's talk with this guy. I've only got one thing to say to anyone thinking of voting against Proposition 6, and it's this. Democrats do not eat bipidri meat, period. Bipidri are too productive to waste as food. I feel like that's a pretty fucked up angle. because, and once again, it's sort of it's actually drama masquerading as comedy, because essentially what he's not saying we shouldn't eat them because they are sentient creatures who have a right to live. He's saying we shouldn't eat them because they are more effectively used as slave labor, which is fucked up in its own right. Most ring dwellers are unaware that nearly 3,000 bipidri were slaughtered on the surface of Demokratus for the purpose of an outdoor activity called globbering. Bipidri bound for slaughter are often crowded into cargo pens made for smaller animals and travel many cycles without sustenance. It's painful and cruel, and we must put a stop to it. Bipidri salvation is not a collection of those knee-jerk activists looking for cause. We're responsible members of the community. I myself am an ally of the council who believes in death with dignity for every bipidri, and we are open to discourse. Okay, he says he's an ally of the council, and he's voting for banning the consumption of bipidri meat. So I would imagine the council will vote the same, because it was said that the allies of the council, they sort of echo the opinions of the council itself. Otherwise, I presume that if they didn't, they wouldn't remain allies of the council for long. So let's continue onwards. As well as personally being an ally of the High Council, my sister is an assistant for one of them. Last night she told me how they voted on Proposition 3. My. Did you see his eyes light up? I bet you were just dying to know how they voted. You better take advantage of this situation. Yes, quick thinking, my friend. I noticed I'm rather thirsty. I will tell you how the council voted on Proposition 3 if you bring me the tasty quick pack juice from Jejune Juices. Okay, that doesn't seem like that tall of an order. There are farms in the agricultural section of the ring that grow hundreds of varieties of vegetables. One of the vegetables is a squeezle beet. It's quite poisonous. If the chef doesn't prepare it just right, it can be fatal, but it's the poison that gives the beet its distinctive flavor. If Proposition 3 passes, it will outlaw the preparation of squeezle beets, which sucks, because I can't get enough of them. Okay, what's this? That's probably the beets. Okay, let's continue. No one in here. Everyone has a voice, everyone is heard. Demokratus. Okay. Votowne Vista Viewer. Welcome to the Section 8's pleasant, one of the Section 8's pleasant vantage points. Press Memorable Memories picture button. $1. Okay. Okay, that I doubt that's actually useful for anything, but $1 is not a problem. I sense a demonstration forming down there. I should call for backup. Can't have every voice heard, you know what I mean? I kind of do, and it's kind of depressing. It's kind of depressing what you're implying by that. There's a few of us who think the High Council is an ineffective form of government. If the High Council decides the initiatives and everyone votes how the Council vote, is that really a democracy? Yeah, that's kind of my point, and I think that's the game's point as well. But I guess it depends on, because to be honest, I haven't exactly been told how the positions on the council itself are chosen. You know, are there general elections for that? Because if so, then basically it's a representative democracy, and the general voting is a pointless step, it just adds more bureaucracy because everyone still votes the same as the council does. So they might as well limit themselves to voting for particular council members with a program that they agree with, which is what we do, you know, in representative democracies. We vote on politicians who present, you know, a point of view that we agree with, in the hope that they will carry that point of view through the legislative process to actually end up with laws that you know, that reflect what we support. I think Hal Halpert is only is the only member of the council who represents how the everyday person really thinks. Okay, he's repeating himself. Wow, it's nice to see some outworlders in Votowne. Democratus tends to keep to itself. Personally, I wish we had more contact with the other worlds. There are reports that a planet of scientists blew up somehow. That's gotta be a joke. How is that possible? Well, unfortunately, that is very much possible. Okay, he's just repeating himself. Excellent choice. Jejune Juices. Okay, so I'm supposed to buy a juice here. Let's do that. Welcome to Jejune Juices. It's our mission to provide the voters of Democratus with the highest standards of excellence in purchasing, juicing and fresh delivery of our drinks. What refreshing Jejune juice would you like to drink? The Quack Quack juice. Thank you, sir. Here you go. Okay, but did I get it as an item? I really hope so, because I kind of need that. Okay, let's go back and check quickly. I didn't think you were actually going to get me the juice. You made my day. The inside scoop is that the High Council will vote no on Proposition 3. Okay. So presumably it's yes on this one? Frick. Did I vote, or? I didn't. I hope I didn't vote. I hope what I'm carrying isn't the actual official ballot. It's just like you know, my reference sheet or something. Because I saw that my journal updated, so I was kind of scared that I might have actually voted. But is someone going to order? So many votes and ballots and petitions and straw polls and referendums, it's too overwhelming. Quit complaining, you're married. Why do you need time with yourself? Okay. They're going to vote me off the committee. I wasn't good enough, and they're going to throw me out on my hide. I'll have to live in Section 3 with the rest of the burnouts. How am I going to tell my parents? We don't talk about the Emperor. He was an evil man. We're glad he's gone. Okay. Wait. What's up with this staircase? Doesn't seem to make much sense to me, but... Ah, okay, it totally does. I'm just stupid, I guess. Okay. What can I get you, fine voter? What do you have? A Vistin Treebeam, Vistin Spikehead. That's what he's using currently, right? Heel Grease, Bane, Rizzo. Damages and tries to freeze the target. And tries to poison the target. Damages and might cause erratic consciousness. Okay, so those are mice-tech artifacts, I guess. Fire retardant roundlet. Freeze me not loop. Turbo alert wrist pincher. Okay, I'm not like super crazy about those. I guess the freezing mice-tech might be kind of useful, so I am going to buy that. Hopefully one of my companions is proficient with that. Okay, exit. Excellent choice. Well, we'll see about that. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. He's already using the... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Mice affinity excellent. So I guess it is intended for him. Let's check against the... Yeah, it's great for him. And, for example, great for her. And good for him. So it is it is intended for boots then. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Okay, let's continue. The votabulator. Is it the voting machine? Please get ready to vote on the 8 propositions. No, 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 no. I don't want to vote yet. No. How can I... Because I don't know how to vote? Can I get out of this? Okay, I might have to actually restart from the very beginning, which is going to be annoying, because I don't think I saved in the meantime. Can I get out of this? Somehow? Okay, let's just vote no on everything. Boots has got a silver vote note card. Okay, so I can vote again. Can I? I can. So it makes no sense. Shouldn't everyone get one vote only? Silver vote node. What's that? Proof of how you voted. Yeah, but I didn't vote correctly, quote unquote. I hope they override. I've been watching you. Are you going to talk to everyone in the city? Yes. Outward creeps. I've been actually talking about... I'm not sure if it was in this game as well, but I've been often wondering when playing, you know, how creepy would it be indeed if people in real life behaved the same as RPG protagonists do in games. You know, just walking around asking everyone random questions. His hand is totally sweaty. I can smell it from here. Okay, I didn't need that information, but this is my first date. How do you think it's... how does it look like it's going? I hope she doesn't think I'm dumb. I want her to like me. I'm afraid to hold her hand. My palm's all sweaty. Okay, so apparently this one is a woman, which I wouldn't have guessed just by looking at her, but then again, I probably shouldn't criticize aliens for not looking human. Because that's a dumb criticism. Everyone has a voice. Everyone has a voice, my foot. My friend doesn't. Oh, is it because he's mute? Was that a joke? Because I can't talk with him, so that would kind of check out. Wow, it's nice to see Outworlders in Votowne. Okay, I talked with this guy already. He seems to... Yeah, Planet of Scientists blew up. What did you think about yesterday's shield proposal? Personally, I don't see the need of a permanent security shield around our homeworld. It's not like our planet is in any danger of being attacked by Outworlders. Right? You like us, don't you? Why would you ever want to make war on us? We're a peaceful people. Hey, what if I decided not to vote today? They'll find you and they will club you over and over and over again. Okay, actually, the fact that you are peaceful people, unfortunately, is a prime reason for some people in the galaxy to attack you. Like, it reminds me of this quote from A Song of Ice and Fire, where the Lazarene, the lamb men of Essos, they were called lamb men by the Dothraki because they were peaceful and didn't know how to defend themselves, and everyone agreed they made the best slaves. Like, they were constantly getting attacked and taken into slavery, specifically because they were peaceful and they didn't want to wage war. So unfortunately, the fact that the people of Democratus are peaceful is not really that great of a defense. I made friends with an Outworlder many years ago when our society was not so isolationist. It wasn't long before that friend offered me Naki. I was young, I didn't know better. Before I knew it, I was hooked. It took me years to recover from addiction. I will never trust an Outworlder again. Although I am an ally of the High Council, I believe they are wrong in voting on Proposition 5. Outworlders who spread their poison into our society deserve to die. Trouble me no more. Okay, so this is about the drugs. Okay, so the council votes no, but this guy disagrees. Okay. Okay, this guy just roams around. I've talked with him already. There are still some of us who believe the surface of the planet is where we belong. We've been living up on this ring for so long that we've lost touch with ourselves as a people. We mustn't forget where we came from. We mustn't pretend it never existed. Okay. Damn it, I should have taken Val. Can I switch? Doesn't look like it. I hear the High Council has called an emergency session this morning. I bet they are just coming up with tomorrow's initiatives. I hear from a friend who works at the hangar base that the security robots are on full alert. I swear, how can they have practice drills so often? Okay, there's a large group of people here. Oh, there's also a robot. Greetings, I am your interface for the Votowne Lost and Found. I am a standard issue Body 12 B-bot. I have no added infrared interfaces, advanced heuristics, or remote communication skills of any kind. It is okay, I do not mind. I am perfectly happy being on the very bottom rank of the very tall ladder of all models. It suits me fine that each and every other B-bot is leaps and bounds better than me. Sure, you don't sound bitter to me at all. Nothing I like better than being the bottom of the food chain existence here, looking for the useless items that my oh-so-smart masters have left behind. stuff a pocket calculator could keep track of, but I digress. How may I help you? I want to help you find lost items. Oh yes, please. Thank you so much for your kind assistance. 2 bits of advice. Do not bother the council. B-bots have secured that area. And butler bots are constantly cleaning the Republic Inn, so the item must have been left around Votowne somewhere. Hurry, because someone may find it and take it. Okay, so somewhere there is a bottle of Votowne ale. Have you folks found the bottle of ale yet? No? The Republic Inn. Since you're a planet dweller, you might not be bright enough to realize you're not on the surface anymore. The band you saw across the sky, that band you saw across the sky and thought was a god and threw rocks at? Well, that's where you are now, in geosynchronous orbit around the planet. Can you say geosynchronous? Okay, you're horrible. You're a horrible person. These 4 gentlemen over there are the most renowned engineers in Votowne. They designed the ring we're standing on right now. Actually, there are only 3 people. So maybe joke's on you, and you are actually the idiot. You can't count to 4. Greetings, I am Buddy 12, Bubbly Barbara, personal assistant. I serve all my owner's emotional and filing needs. My owner is currently unavailable. We should have had a blueprint from the very beginning. You can't improvise architecture. Will you stop being so moody, Branto? Be glad you're not stuck working on the surface of the planet. We're all allies of the Council. Let's act like it and focus. My Buddy 12 just received a memo from the High Council detailing their decision on Proposition 1, the Maximum Ramp Angle Initiative. Who cares about that? Why don't we build a shell around the planet instead? Pretend it never even existed. We could become the new Democratus. Screw the Maximum Ramp Angle Initiative. They are just going to make us do something stupid. Yeah, but what's the council vote on that? Not until the undesirables leave the area. Interesting. I hear the High Council. Okay, I talked with them already. So let's go into the inn then. The Republic Inn. I am not apologizing first. Why won't they be reasonable? Flag won't even talk. Okay, so they are having some kind of a disagreement. But it seems I can't help them because this guy indeed won't even talk. Lots of important people stay at our hotel. Take Merle Joyd for instance. He's an assistant of the High Councilman Helpert, the leading proponent against Proposition 4. As you know, Helpert's an influential member of the council, as well as the man representing our section of the ring. I believe that what two-tape bros are staying on the 3rd floor, but I can't tell you which room. We've had to eject 3 groupies and a cyborg in the last 2 hours. Critically acclaimed film cinematographer Dylan Dale is having a tantrum in one of our leisure suits. And someone who paid me $200 not to reveal his name is staying here. All in all, I think we have an extremely popular establishment. Please leave, unless you're staying. How much for giving up Merle Joyd's suite number? You think I'm that easy? That kind of info would cost you a lot of money. $100. And I'll throw in a freebie. Okay, now we're talking. Give it up. Merle Joyd is in suite 201. And beautiful film actress Becky Henn is in suite 304. Don't go bothering them now. You'll get me into trouble. Yeah, I'm afraid I will go bother them. So, sucks to be you. I'm writing articles for Council News Nightly about the two of today's initiatives, the Votowneand initiative and the Post-Cafe initiative. I can't finish either one. I can't find chief representative for the surface horticultural agriculture, Daskan, anywhere, and I need his feedback. He will know better than anyone how the council would vote on the dirt herding issue. I camped outside his room most of the afternoon. He's famous for always staying at room 401 at every hotel. He won his term of office by a mere 401 votes or something. Meanwhile, I can't find Merle Joyd, the assistant to one of the High Councilmen. He promised me an interview about Councilman Harper's position on Proposition 4, the Cafe initiative. I know he's staying at the hotel, but I haven't got a clue what room, and to top it off, I don't think any of these colors are post-cafe. Okay, I don't even know how to say it, and even less so what kind of a color it might represent. So, you know, you're kind of leagues ahead of me already, because I presume you know how to say it. It's just that your dialogue is not voiced, so I don't know how to read that. Maybe I voted wrong. Maybe my one vote will be the one that upsets the balance of power in our democracy and brings it tumbling down around us. How do you sleep at night? Okay. Actually, let me save, just in case, because it would be pretty horrible if the game suddenly decided to crash and I would have to repeat everything. I hate for you to hear it like this, Ted, but the fellas all took a vote and decided you should die. What are you saying? You guys have voted to kill me? No, we don't think you should be killed. We just think you should die. I can't believe it. When? Soon, very soon. Can I call my wife? You can do whatever you want, Ted. Okay, this is horrible. Like, although I'm not quite sure how is this supposed to work from a technical standpoint, because if they did not vote to murder him, how can they assure that he's going to die? Why is the elevator taking so long? Well, I don't know. Must be a lot of people coming down. Okay, so I guess I'm taking the stairs then, which are really more of a ramp, which I guess maybe that's why the vote is obsessed with deciding how steep the ramps are supposed to be, because there are no stairs on this world at all, just ramps. I don't know, man. I think something's wrong. And dude, it'll come anytime now. I kind of doubt that, but good luck with your situation. Okay, anyone here? Not really. Although... No, what did it say? To Merle Joyd. After 3 days of endless debate, these idiots decided to make the something cafe the official color of the next festival. How can I even face the something commission? Damn it, it's really... I can't really read that. It's really not comfortable for me to read. My head spins, Jade. Think of the children. Prepare an apology letter immediately. I'd rather they know it from you. P.S. These are... there's something in the fridge if you're hungry. Don't forget to watch something. Okay, but at least it gives me it highlighted what I'm supposed to vote for, which is yes for the color of the festival of choice. So let's go even higher. Oh, is there someone dead or is it a technician? Ow. Oh, I guess his head is stuck in the door, that's why the elevator is not running, because it would decapitate him. Sir, quit playing with the elevator doors. It's against regulation to obstruct the elevator. We could pull on his legs, that might sever his head. Okay, they just repeat. My career is going down the toilet. I'm supplied with a standard issue hard foam bevel pillows, and now Outworlders walk into my room and harass me while I rest. Please take all of my belongings too. I'd heard for there to be an upside to the day. Don't worry, I won't look. Still like all Outworlders do. If you insist, I might actually kind of do that. Although I am annoyed that I cannot check what things are before doubles weapon bonus for beat attacks. Okay, this seems like a very good thing. So let's do that. It annoys me that I cannot check what items are before picking them up. Because, you know, if it's just heal grease or some basic shit, then I wouldn't even bother. Some dumb book. Okay, apparently you're not a fan of reading. Get gone, you jerk. There are reports of a red bipidri loose in the building. If I don't find it tonight, they are going to vote me off the security staff. Oh, there's a taco. What a crummy map. No legend, no directions, and the streets don't even make sense. It's giving me a headache. Maybe the doctor can figure it out. Without a legend or directions, there's no frame of reference for this map. Or is there? Oh, what's her skill? Analyze. Analyze stimulates the thought-connecting process of Rose's brain as she figures out a diagram or machine. You must select the converters below in the correct order to convert the initial shape and color to the end shape. Some converters insist on a specific shape or color to convert from. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. What? What's going on? I need to have yellow at the end? Is that what you were telling me? So wait. I don't understand how this works. I have zero understanding of that minigame. So I have to start with green, right? And then I cannot... So I don't... What? I don't understand this. This has to be yellow because I'm converting from yellow, and then from green, and then from this, and then from this, and then from this. Okay, I think I get that. The key to effectively analyzing a problem is to not think too hard. Maybe a view from a higher vantage point will prove more illuminating. Let's try outside. Okay. Stress eats me like femme-fevered forehead rot. Okay, but maybe she can analyze the book as well. Nope. And there's one more floor. Oh, are those the red bipidri? No, they are orange, right? I don't think those are the red ones. They are very clearly orange. But I will quickly check with this. Yeah, the red ones you can see over here, they are very clearly red compared to this. What's up? And she keeps wriggling out of her ropes. Tie them tighter. She has already eaten all of the food we left her. Already? Then let her starve. What are you talking about? Let who starve? She's a motor mouth. Talks my bleeding ear off. Then gag her. But who? There's no one else here. There's just those two guys talking to each other. Like, what? Did they kidnap someone and I don't know about that? I would try to help if I could, but I don't quite understand what they mean. Okay. Let's continue onward. You're telling me that's it? So how many propositions am I missing? maximum ramp angle, bipidri, and deforestation. No, and also this. So 4. I know 4 of them and I'm missing 4 of them. Will you stop complaining? Let's focus on the High Council memo I just received, but not until the undesirables leave the area. Okay. And I was supposed to have to find a high vantage point, which might be over here. Check out Duskan's strange map here. Dr. Bowman has the map. Wait, what am I doing? There was another option, right? Oh, no, it's just a picture taking. Okay, so what am I trying to accomplish wiggling that around? It seems she's moving it on her own. Votowne Administration Center. Can I get inside? Nope. Not where the creeps. Meet here. So on one of the balconies then? Like, I think I can get up here. I'm a Vocop. An officer of the law doesn't need to be buried in body armor to be an effective crime fighter. All I need is my stun wand and my reflexes. Okay, I think you said that already. I can smell Toka Toka on your clothes. Keep away from me. Okay, but this was the guy that was talking about drugs. So that's not him. That's not the council member. So I don't entirely understand what's this even showing me? Like, meet here, but where is here? Right here? What even is this? Vistin Octagon. Okay, it is significantly better than my current weapon, so that's cool, but that doesn't really help me. Alt Ducalion Shield Cell. Flash stuns enemies in battle. Boots must use this to get the skill. Okay. Okay. Good, I guess. Although, still doesn't tell me where the freaking councilman is. Taking the note to a high vantage point. She's moving it on her own, and it does not seem to be pointing to any particular do you have a ship? You've got to get me out of here. Hordicon sent me here to negotiate a distribution deal with the Democrat and Trade Commission. Hold on, before you run off to slit your wrists, let me tell you what I know. They have amazing technology. You would not believe the stuff they can do. They could be flying around in stylized mechanoids in a beautiful zero-G city if they wanted to, but the whole planet is paralyzed by indecision and red tape. They can't get a damn thing done to save their lives. Everyone's an administrator. I haven't met one scientist or artist in 6 months. Look around. Unimaginative middle management types are everywhere. I want to blow my brains out. And no one's in charge around here. They don't even have a commander-in-chief for their military. No one wants to be accountable, so they just vote on everything. And if something bad happens, it's not any individual's fault. It's everyone's fault. I give them 6 months before they self-destruct, and that's why I've got to get out of this place. Please take me with you. Yeah, but you're not the guy I'm looking for? So, I'm afraid I cannot really help you. Like, this is some random other guy who was talking about drugs, but I don't see his, the point of him at this point. Okay, this guy repeats himself because I was talking with him earlier. I don't think there is passage through here. Those guys don't want to talk with me around. Can I talk with someone else? Oh, maybe I... Oh no, I can't grumble them to death. Oh, I can grumble at him, I guess, maybe. No. But... maybe Pal can actually help with that. I guess I will go back for him, because, this is a computer. Oh. This is what we're looking for. This is a robot, so maybe, robot to robot, they can actually work something out. But where's the lost and found again? And there are a couple of those ports as well. I have something you are looking for. Well, that's the bottle of ale. Thank you so much for finding this. Here is your payment, $7. Thank you for your kind assistance. You need to retrieve a tooth. Yes, a tooth. Okay, for $7 I don't really care. I was just hoping it might lead to something else in the future, but for now, let me go back and grab Pal, because maybe he can make the robot talk. Connect with him on like a robotic level. And as I said, there are those data links as well to hack. Hmm. Okay, I was talking about with this guy already. I've talked with everyone, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I did talk to everyone. I see you've got a silver vote note card. Nice and shiny, isn't it? Too bad you need a gold council ally card to see the High Council. Okay. Come along. I don't like this place, it makes me feel funny. Someone's got to stay. Okay, let's leave Grumpos. I somehow didn't notice that before. Two. Brady Day, Senior Interim Architect, from Mrs. Redford, Vice Secretary of the Democratic High Council. You've been made aware that the High Council's decision vis-à-vis Proposition 1 will affect this quarter's architecture budget. The Council's unanimously decided to vote yes on the measure, meaning all ramps in the inner ring will exceed 45 degrees must be redesigned and rebuilt. Please adjust your expenditure estimates accordingly. We love your work. That's fantastic. I can't believe how much science you know. My circuits are tingling. What are you talking about? What? Who am I even talking to? All I did was open the door? We should interface again sometime. Okay, I think that was a bug. What? It's as if PAL has interfaced with that robot over there, but what did Boots opening the door have to do with that? So basically, what happened is what I expected would happen, but again, I don't know. I still think it was a bug. Okay, so not like this, you're telling me. Yeah, fire retardant roundlet. Okay. Protects from burning in battle. Sure, why not? There were more of those themajigs. Okay, what am I missing? The stunts on bipidri meat use as a felony. Deforestation. He knows that, but I don't know how to find him. And the planet dweller marriages. I wonder if I can brute force that. No? If I only have one or two left. I don't think that made much more sense. Although I think there's a third vantage point. I think there might be a third vantage point at the end of the district. So maybe that's where I'm going. Okay, there certainly are those data links in the hotel, so I will go there. We should interface again sometime. Yeah, it must have been a bug. It's almost as if the game confused me opening the door with me talking to this robot. Okay, that seems to... Her hand seems to have been more steady this time. So, it is showcased over here? Ah! Okay. Okay. It figures planet dwellers would be involved in all of this business. When I received the map several days ago, it didn't take me long to determine the meeting spot. Here I am, here you are. Where is my wife? Well, I don't have your wife. We just want to know the council's stance on the initiative. Really? You're kidding? Nobody kidnapped my wife. I'm just a big prankster. Hell. No, really, I'm just kidding. Nobody kidnapped my wife. I'm just a big prankster. I don't even have a wife. The council will vote no on the initiative. You're welcome. Goodbye. Okay, so I'm missing 2 of them. But this episode has been long enough, so I will try to determine what those are next time. For now, this one has been long enough, so I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.